Now that you are familiar with the startup model, it is now time to decide what your personal objectives are and to begin to explore your role within future technology commercialization opportunities. If you choose to be a technology entrepreneur or intrapreneur, you should do it in an area that you are passionate about. It is a long, hard journey, so the one way to stay motivated is to make sure that your technology opportunity is built around something that you are passionate about. We often spend much of our lives in jobs we don't like, sacrificing our energy to live according to someone else's agenda in return for a regular paycheck. I would like to liberate you from your matrix and, like Neo, begin the journey towards your personal paradise, either in an existing venture or a completely new one. As a technology entrepreneur, you will work long hours, often for little or no recognition or pay in the early stages of the venture. So you really have to find something that you are motivated to do to keep you going through those difficult early stages. We need to ensure that if you are the lead entrepreneur, you are fully motivated. You don't have to be the entrepreneur. You can provide the critical knowledge and experience, the other critical part of the model. Either way, we need to help you find your passion so that you are in a role that motivates and excites you. The activity you will now complete will help with this, and it is one I completed back in January 2012 at Babson College. We had just completed an extremely intensive session, and it was very, very late in the day. It was around 5 p.m, and with jet lag it felt even later. The lecturer, Professor Les Charm, is one of the very best at Babson, who is renowned for working his students very hard. At the end of the class, he did something very unexpected that took us all completely by surprise. We expected it to be intense right to the end of the class, but after quite a heated discussion about a marketing case study, Les did something completely unexpected. He turned down the lights. He asked us to relax completely, almost in a hypnotic tone. And then Les proceeded to ask us 3 questions in a very calm and collected voice. The first question he asked us to consider should be really easy to answer. He asked us to ask ourselves, what am I doing? Really, it's just a simple time and motion study of what you do on a daily basis, but you need to answer it factually. What do you do on a daily basis? The second question should be just as easy to answer if you are in a role that is ideal for you. Les asked us, what should I be doing? When I answered this, I got a real surprise. I was doing a ton of stuff that was nothing to do with my job because I wanted to do it. And some of the things I should have been doing in my job, I was actively avoiding. And in this weird environment, in this semi-hypnotic state, it made me realise for much of my career, I had been lulled into this world where I was doing things I didn't want to, albeit being very well paid, but working twice as hard as I should have been, because the energy that could have gone into the things that I really wanted to do was going into things that other people wanted me to do. But I would never have recognised it if I hadn't been asked the question in this particular way. And then Les asked a third question. What would you really like to be doing? And I didn't know the answer. But from the discomfort that I felt at asking the question, it became crystal clear to me that the time was right to make some big changes. You are probably going through something similar. That is why you have chosen to embark on this program. Hopefully, you see it as a life-changing opportunity. So answering the what would I really like to be doing question is really important in helping you set your future goals. And this exercise will really help you with that. And this leads us nicely into the fourth question, the one that Les never asked us. How do I get there? Once you define the place you really want to be, you need to plan your journey towards that destination. At this point, we are really defining which mountain you want to climb and how you want to climb it. We don't take enough time planning our lives, and that is what I realised. Within 6 weeks, I had incorporated DisruptTech, and within 6 months I had a whole new portfolio of careers, with each role holding true to what I wanted to do. And this is one of them. I'm passionate about education and digital production technology. So why not combine the two to shift the education paradigm? I don't want to do it from within an institution. I want to do it on my own terms and in my own way. The Aberdeen Business School, where I also teach this programme, have been really supportive in allowing me to do just that in terms of how I teach it for them. But I am now taking this programme to places I never would if I hadn't decided to make it a commercial venture. Today's exercise is going to help you start planning your journey. In the programme, you will find the Self-Understanding Survey. It's the same one that I completed at Babson. It was one of the key follow-ups to the session with Les Charm. The instructions are very clear and should be easy for you to follow. It will take you about an afternoon to complete, but you may wish to revisit it periodically as you progress through this programme, as your objectives may change as a result of the inspiration that you will experience during this journey. When you have completed the survey, you will have assessed your knowledge and experience. Now that is something that you can take to any firm that you choose to work with, but you will be very clear on what unique knowledge and experience you want to bring to your next opportunity to commercialise new technology. You will hopefully emerge with a much clearer understanding of what drives you, what makes you want to come to work, and that is what you should build your business around if you decide to ultimately become a technology entrepreneur. Even if you don't go into business for yourself, it will help you find the right type of role for you, one which blends your passion, objectives, and unique capabilities. In the second activity, we will help you begin to articulate this to other people so that you can start to define the specific mountain that you would like to climb and begin to find the people to come with you on the expedition. This is a really important activity. This analysis will help you assess the opportunity you create during the first half of the programme in Camp 2 in terms of whether it really has the potential to fulfil your personal ambitions and aspirations. Even if it doesn't, you can still go back to Camp 1 and start over. But at least next time around, you will have a climber's guidebook and new knowledge and experience to help you on future climbs. It's now time to start your expedition of self-discovery.